Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and I am here with my buys and buys for the first quarter of the year. I used to do these every month and it just became too much for me and I dreaded filming them, and now I'm like, I'm just going to torture myself 4 times a year. So especially since my buying has gone down considerably. Let me get into my rules first for my low buy, and then I will get into all of my empties, and then I will get into what came into my collection. Notice I didn't say my purchases. I don't have many, but I do have a lot of things that have come in. So let me get started with my rules, and I'm looking on my paper. I don't want to forget anything. I didn't make at first. All right, let me start with last year. At the end of the year, I came up with all these things. Not primers, not this, not blah blah blah. Too much. It was like so overwhelming to me. And then I realized, Kim, you're not buying that much anyway anymore. So don't put concrete things on your low buy. Just do points and see how it goes. So that's what I'm doing. So I have a 2 out, 1 in rule, which means I have to finish 2 full-size items for 1 full-size item to come into my collection. I also have the rule of deluxe size items like something like this Urban Decay mini, or something like this. Those are 2 out, something like this size, 2 out, 1 in for that, 2 for 1. So 2 of those counts as 1 point. Let's see. I haven't decided what I was going to do with foil packets yet. I'm going to keep track of how many I have, and then maybe at the end I'll decide like 10 of them equals a point, something like that. But I don't really use foil packets that often, so I'm not really worried about that. Declutters, no points. I'm not giving myself a point for decluttering. I declutter quite a lot. If I don't like it, it's out. I'm not going to mess with it. And I usually end up giving it to like students or my family. So those won't count at all. And then for perfumes, I decided that like 3 travel size like these would count for 1 full-sized. And then 10 samples like something like these would count as 1 point. So I think I went over like all my points. There's no way I'm going to finish an eyeshadow palette. An eyeshadow would count as a point, you know, that kind of thing. So like, I don't think I'm going to finish anything like that. This is going to be pretty much like, body and skincare that are going to be giving me the points. And some things won't give me any points at all because it's not something that I have a problem buying or that is a problem category for me. And I'll go over those things as it comes and give you breakdowns of points. Let me go through my declutters first. So the first thing I'm decluttering is this Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator from Urban Decay. I don't like this at all. I'm going to gift it to one of my students if they want it because it's still in really good shape. Somebody will like it. That somebody is not me. It settles into every pore that I have. It settles into my nose creases. It doesn't matter what I do. It settles, and I hate it. I've used it multiple times. I can't figure out a way for it to work. I've heard other people say the same thing, and I'm done with it. So I am decluttering this item. The next thing I'm decluttering is this Holly Frog Tashmoo Water Lily Milky Wash. This is awful cleanser. I hate it. I talked about it in a project that I really tried to make this work for me. I used it every way I knew how, and it just doesn't work. It leaves a film on my face. I don't like it at all. Declutter. I'm not even giving this to anybody. I'm just like, it's going to be thrown out eventually. Next up is this Milk Makeup stick in the shade Baked. This smells like Play-Doh. It's the original, like, huge honkin' Milk Makeup stick. I didn't even hardly use any of this. I am not repurchasing it because I found that I liked the new contour shade better, and I have that one. So this is just going bye-bye. It will be thrown in the garbage. I have an eyeliner here. This is the Eye Method Beauty eyeliner pen. It is just super old and I don't feel comfortable using it on my eyes anymore. And I don't even use liquid eyeshadow, so this one's going as well. I have a lip pencil in the shade from Cella in the shade Rebellious Rose. This is beautiful, but it smells funny. When I used it in my lipstick project pan, I was like, ew. No. I'm also getting rid of this ColourPop Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain. First of all, I hate the formula, and second of all, it smells funny. Bye. Next up is this Milani Keep It Full Lip Plumper in Luminoso. I hate lip plumpers. It burns my lips. Bye, no. And then last but not least is this Grove Collaborative Lip Balm. And I don't have much left, but when I used it the last time, it was like gritty and it smelled funny. And again, no thank you. The last product makes me really sad. This is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. I love this stuff, but I showed it in a video. It is like clumpy, bumpy, gross, curdled. It's going away. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items that I am decluttering in the first quarter. Okay, next up are makeup empties. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 makeup empties. I'm excited. First up is this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is one of my favorite gripping primers. I love it. It is an absolute repurchase, but not yet because I still have some other gripping primers I need to get through first. I have this was a mini, a blurring powder from Becca, and I don't even know where the container is anymore, but anyway, this is an empty as well, and I am going to give myself a half a point for that. So this is a full point, this is a half a point because it was a mini. Another half a point item is the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. This is a gripping primer as well. This is not my favorite gripping primer. I did have one gifted to me. I will show you that in the buys portion of the video. But it's not my favorite, but it's okay, and I will use the one that I have. My favorite is this e.l.f. gripping primer. It's just so good. So this will be a half a point. And then I have 2 mascara items. One is the Bottom Lash Mascara from Clinique in the Monsieur Big, Lancome Monsieur Big. I would repurchase both of these. They were lovely. That's 1 point because there's 2 of those. I have a lip liner that I finished. I can no longer sharpen this. This is the ColourPop lip liner. I forgot even what the shade is, but you can see the pencil's gone from in there. Can't sharpen it anymore, so that's another point. And then last but not least, I use this as a makeup item, so that's why I use it as a finishing spray, which is why I'm counting it in makeup empties. This is the PS Prep and Perfect Prime and Infused Hydration Priming Spray. I'm so sad this is gone. Ruth sent this to me. This is a lovely, lovely spray. It is definitely on par with MAC Fix Plus. I think that if you can get a hold of this, get this instead of the MAC Fix Plus. I feel like it does the same exact thing. But I don't think I can get this. So thank you, Ruth. And there's another point for my low buy. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points with makeup empties. Yay! Okay, next up, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dry shampoos. I have 2 of these IGK First Class dry shampoos. This is my favorite so far. I love them, and I would totally repurchase. So 1.5 points. Then I have this mini Biolage All-in-One Intense Dry Shampoo with Rice Starch. This is my hands down favorite, and I don't know if I can purchase this. I set my hairdresser on it. I hope she can find it. So this is another half a point. So I have 2 points there. And then I have 2 more minis. One is this Batiste Dry Shampoo Original. This worked just fine. And so did this Chi Vibes Wake and Fake. This worked fine too, but I wouldn't repurchase them because they're not my favorite. So that's another point. And then finally, I have this chlorine dry shampoo with nettle oil control. It's for oily and dark hair, and it sprayed out brown. I was so excited. So it didn't leave a white cast, but this worked really well. In fact, I did buy one when the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, whatever they're calling it now, sale happened. This was on sale during that, and I bought one because I really enjoyed it. So that's another point. And then I have the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I didn't feel like this did anything more than a regular conditioner would do. I don't have especially damaged hair, so I traditionally don't need hair masks. It was fine. I would use it if it came into my collection, but I don't feel like I need to buy one. So I have 1, 2, 3 full-sized, 4 like minis or whatever. And so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points when it comes to hair care. Oh, and in recounting my makeup, I had 4 minis and 2 full size, so that's only 4 points. So 4 points with makeup, 5 points with hair. I can't believe how many dry shampoos I went through. Okay, next up, deodorant. I have 3. I have 3 native deodorants. This one is the plastic-free Honey and Cigaru. This was okay. I wouldn't repurchase. I felt like I did have body odor with this, so I would have to like use this at night or mask it with something else. So I wouldn't repurchase this scent. Sugar Cookie was fabulous, and so was Spiked Eggnog. These don't count for points for me at all. Okay, next up is perfumes. I have 2 travel sized. So I'm going to write this down, but I'm not going to give myself points for these at all yet because I don't have enough. How many am I doing? 10? 10 samples. These are samples. So 10 samples for 1 regular. So I'm going to write this down that I have 2, but I'm not going to give myself any points yet until I get 8 more. Okay. So I have, let's see, a couple of cleansing balms. These are minis. These are 2 of the Vanilla Clean It Zeros. These are fine. I wouldn't repurchase, but I'm glad I had them to travel with. So that's 1 point. I have a Good Molecules Ultra Hydrating Facial Oil. It was okay. I wouldn't repurchase. This Sunday Riley A+ High Dose Retinoid Serum. I would repurchase this. I really enjoyed it. That's another point. I have a Burt's Bees Hydrating Overnight Mask. I loved this. I would totally repurchase it. And then I have this Dermalogica Daily Milk Foliant. I didn't like this at all. I would not repurchase this. That's another point. So far I have 3 points with my skincare. Skincare absolutely counts because I have a lot of it. I have 2 Clarins products. I have Clarins Super Restorative Day Cream. I didn't enjoy this and wouldn't repurchase it. Same thing with this Cryo Flash Cream Mask. This made me burn. It's one of those, it's a firming and glow booster, instant tightening. Instant tightening is right. I was like, it hurt really bad. I didn't like it, but it's another point. Then I had 2 more minis. I had this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel Moisturizer. It was okay. That's all I have to say about that. And it had a funny smell. I would not repurchase that. And then I have the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence from CosRx. Finally, after all those little marks, I did finish this. I mean, jury's out. Would I repurchase it? Yeah. Am I going to? No. I have other things I like better. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points with skincare with the minis. That is fabulous. So I have 10 minis. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, full-sized items. Let's go over cleansers. I have this CosRx Advanced Snail Mucin Gel Cleanser. This took me forever to go through. I would not repurchase it. It was a little too drying for my skin. This Herbivore Pink Cloud Creamy Jelly Cleanser. This was fabulous. I would absolutely repurchase this. I really enjoyed it. It was nice because it did lather a bit, but it did not dry out my skin at all. And then I have this Keys Golden Cleanser. Oh, it's so good. It's so nice and calming and soothing and very light, and it foams a tiny bit. It's just gentle, and I really enjoyed that. So that's 3 points. I have this exfoliator from Keys. My favorite. I would absolutely repurchase it. Then I have this Exuviance Age Reverse Hydrofirm Moisturizer. I didn't really think this did anything. I didn't really enjoy it. It had a funny smell. I know a lot of people like Exuviance. I'm just not one of those people. I also have this Andalou Naturals Soothing Squalane Oil. It's a rose one. I didn't really feel like it did anything to my skin. I ended up using it on my legs and arms because I didn't really feel like it hydrated me at all. I don't know. And then last but not least, this Andalou Naturals Illuminating Toner. I really loved this, and I have another one in my collection waiting for me to use. So all together with skincare full size, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 points added to my collection, plus the 5 from the minis. So 12 points added to my bank. I'm thrilled with that. Okay. body care items. Let's go over my minis. I'm not even counting these because these were literal like one-time samples. This was a sugar whip sample from Zape in Fall Naps. I didn't enjoy the scent. I would not repurchase. And then a sugar scrub from the Bathing Garden, which I really enjoyed. Hollowed Lavender Pearl Noir. It was lovely. I would repurchase it. I have this First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser. I feel like this helps out my KP the most. So I bought 2 jumbo sizes when they were on sale at First Aid Beauty for like 40% off. So I'm thrilled with that. So I will be using this for sure with my KP. Then I have this Bath & Body Works Coconut Cream Pie Body Lotion. The scent was fine, but I don't feel like these moisturize enough, so I wouldn't repurchase a Bath & Body Works lotion. And then last but not least, I have a Molton Brown Coastal Cypress and Sea Fennel Shower Gel. So with these 3 items, I have 1.5 points. Okay, let's see. Full-sized items, I have 3 body scrub. This one is the Onyx House Mermaid Off-Duty Foaming Body Scrub. Hated it, would not buy it again. It was really chunky and it didn't really spread, and it didn't foam at all for me, so I don't know, I didn't like it. The Tree Hut Velvet Coffee Sugar Scrub, it was fine, but I didn't really enjoy the scent. It was a very bitter coffee scent for me, so I wouldn't repurchase that, but Tree Hut are my favorite scrubs, other than the Bathing Garden, which is a small vendor. Go and check them out. They do wax melts and some body care. Oh my God, this is so good. Graveyard Jack-o'-lantern Pumpkin Butter Sugar Scrub. This smelled divine. So I have 3 body scrubs. I have this Nude Stick Citrus Sea Mask and Daily Moisturizer, Yuzu plus turmeric, and I use this as like a sleeping mask. I wouldn't repurchase it. I didn't really enjoy it. And then last but not least, I have this Avene Daily Moisturizing Lotion. This is my favorite lotion of all time. So I have 5 full-sized items to give me 6.5 points because I have the 3 minis. And then last but not least, I have some bath items. I finished 3 bath bombs. 1, 2, 3. And then a whole bag of Epsom salts. And now that I have, no, I didn't finish this. So this is going off to the side here. It doesn't matter anyway. I'm not counting bath items in my empty. Okay, now for the items that have come into my collection. I'm going to start with the things that I purchased myself that I am charging myself points for. So the first thing I bought is this Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Retinol Pro Plus Power Serum. Now, when I bought this, I thought it was going to be a brand new, and it was not. Well, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to declutter this. But I'm going to charge myself a point anyway because I should know better. I got it on Amazon. That was my first hint. And the box came and like it was just really janky and it had this really weird price tag on it. And I was like, no. So 1 point, but you know, I'm going to declutter that. Then I bought the, then I went shopping with my mom and I ended up getting from Sephora the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. So that will be a point coming in. I really love this. I got the shade 0N. It's really light, but it works. It looks really good on my skin so far. I tested it, so I'm hoping that it will look good once I start using it. I also got the Tartelette tubing mascara because I've never, as far as I know, used a tubing mascara. So I really wanted to try it. So that's another point coming in. From the Ulta Beauty sale, I bought the Elizabeth Arden Hyaluronic Ceramide Capsules. I loved these. I used them in my 50 Shades of Yellow Gold project. I still have some left, spoiler alert. but I love these and I wanted to get more. So I did with the next sale. I actually got the ones I'm using now in a sale as well. So those were half off. And then I got two more things. I got the Clarins Double Serum Complete Age Control Concentrate. I love this. It's in my 50 Shades project. And I bought it at the other Ulta sale. I got another one. I absolutely love that. And then I got this dry shampoo from Chlorine. I really enjoy this, and I am definitely going to be counting myself a point for this. So, yay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items coming in that I purchased. Then Love Heatherette was decluttering a bunch of Phytosurgence items, so I decided I wanted to purchase them from her because they had been barely used. So I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eyeshadows and 2 blushes and a highlighter. So 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points with that, and then 2 brushes for about $100. So I was really happy with that. I'm going to wash these brushes though. I was really happy with that. So I am counting 8 points against me for that purchase. And I'm really excited to start using them. This was a brand, Phytosurgence was a brand I really wanted to try for a long time. And I thought it was a really good deal. So, and then the last thing I bought at the Ulta sale was the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I really am wanting to use color correctors, and this is in the shade Madeline. Oh, that's my niece's name. I think this is going to work for me as an under eye corrector, so I'm hoping that it will. So I'm going to add another point of things that I bought. So so in total, I only have 23 points with things that I purchased that I'm counting toward my point balance for this buys and buys, which means I have left over, I hope I'm doing this right. Okay, from Andrea, I got this cute card. You're weird. We call each other weirdos. And she gifted me this KP Bump Boss Smoothing Body Lotion from Peach and Lily. So that was very welcome. Thank you, Andrea. And then she gifted me 2 palettes that she was decluttering that I wanted to try. So the first one is the Natasha Denona Love Palette. So stinking pretty. I love Natasha Denona shadows. So here's this. I don't want to tip it because I'm not sure if any of them will fall out, but I was really excited to try this color story. So I'm really excited to do that. Thank you. And then she also gave me this Midas Cosmetics, what is this, Perception? Yeah, Perception palette. It's really interesting to read the front of it. It's like, ooh, it's hard to see. But I thought this was lovely as well. And so I'd never tried anything from Midas Cosmetics. So here is what this one looks like. It is super pretty. All those bright colors. Woo! Not right up my alley, but I do enjoy trying them. So those are the 2 palettes she sent me. Then I got a gift from Amy Melissa. She was super sweet, and she was decluttering palettes, and I was like, oh my God, they are beautiful. And she's like, do you want them? And I was like, are you serious? And she was like, mm-hmm. And so she sent them all to me, plus a couple of other goodies. I think I have everything she sent me. Yeah. So she sent me these two mists. One is the Osea, and then the other one is the In Beauty. So I will use these. They will come in clutch in my collection. I always am using like a finishing mist or something like that. She also gifted me this bronze Metalist Goldilux Powder Blush Duo. I'm probably going to use this as a bronzer, so I'm really geeked to try this out. And then she also sent me the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal. This had never been opened, and she was decluttering this, so I had not tried it, and I was like, I will take that. If you're, so she just gifted it to me, which is super sweet. So thank you, Amy. And then the Piece de Resistance, I was like, oh my God. like, I couldn't believe it. I could squeal. She gifted me 5 Natasha Denona mini palettes. Let's see, the mini Zendo, beautiful. The mini Retro, these were all on my list to buy, and they were gifted, and I don't have to, and I think it's super sweet. The mini Star, oh my God, they're so pretty. The mini Love, this one came with a crushed shadow. I pressed it back in. And then the mini Glam, this one came with a crushed one too, and I smashed that one back in. So thank you, Amy, super sweet, and I love you, and that was really nice. Then Amy, and her channel was Curly Loves Beauty and Books, and now I think it's Curly's Curiosities, but she gifted me a whole bunch of things for Christmas, and I'm finally getting around to show you what they are. So let's see. She gifted me a cute little card, and then this sample of Dewy Glow Jelly Cream, which I will try from Innisfree. I love Innisfree. She gave me a lot of these things that you put over the ends of your brushes. They're like mesh things to keep them in good shape, like when you travel. So those will come in handy. Thank you, Amy. Whole bunch. These are my favorite sponges. And she was like, no, I don't like them. Or I don't know if she just doesn't like sponges or these in general. So she gifted me these. She gifted me, I'm showing you like all the tool things, a bunch of pans to repress things into. So thank you, Amy. And then, okay, let's get into some things that I already finished. She gave me 3 dry shampoos. I already used them. They are out. She gifted me this Urban Decay All-Nighter Face Primer, the Dewy Grip Foundation, and Foundation Grip, blah, blah, blah. Because she knows I love gripping primers, so thank you. I'm excited to use that. It's not my favorite gripping primer, but I do like it, so I'm excited to use this. This is one of my favorite leave-in conditioners, the Curls Blueberry Bliss. It didn't really jive with her, so she gifted me this. A pre-shampoo mask from Prose. Gifted me that. This is a protein treatment from Affinity that I wanted to try, so she gifted me this. An e.l.f., this is my favorite, mini gripping primer. She gifted me a vitamin C serum from AOA and a purple liner from Makeup Geek. Thank you, Amy. And then there's a couple of other things. She gifted me this, there were 2 shades out of the Hoola Benefit palette that she did not like, and that was the California and the Hoola bronzer. So I was like, I'll take those because I like Hoola, and California I had not tried, so yay. And then she gifted me a whole bunch of singles. So these will be really exciting to try. So that's a lot. A lot that came into my collection, but like I said, a lot of them were gifts, and I'm not counting those toward anything for my buys and buys. So in the end, I had 27.5 points that left my collection, and I brought in 23 points of items. And so I am in the positive 4.5 points going into Q2, and I could not be more thrilled with that. Now I can put all this stuff away. I'm so happy. And yeah, I hope you guys are proud of me and can see that I'm really trying to purge my purchases and not be buying so much. Even though I have a ton in front of me, this is for 1 quarter. Sometimes this would be for a whole month in the past. So thank you guys again for watching. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.